The Minnesota Attorney General's office is asking questions of the owners of a popular chain of local restaurants centered around giving back.
Hope Breakfast Bar, which we've all heard of, has 4 locations in the Twin Cities, 2 more coming soon. Investigative reporter Ryan Raish found the owners are now facing a state inquiry over their nonprofit arm and how it's raising and spending money.
Yeah, guys, experts tell us this is all about transparency, and we want to be clear, there is no evidence this nonprofit is running off with your money. This is about an organization raising lots of cash and questions about playing by the rules. This is Hope Breakfast Bar, the ever-popular and constantly growing chain of trendy restaurants built on a model of giving back during a crisis to those in need and after tragedy.
3 members of our team made the ultimate sacrifice.
In February, the business promoted and then gave what they said was a full day's worth of sales to the families of the fallen first responders in Burnsville.
It's been nonstop.
Customers came in droves, opening their checkbooks for the cause.
We're out here supporting the firefighters and cops.
These kind gestures have turned owners Brian and Sarah Ingram into household names in the restaurant industry.
It's been so busy.
They've been on every local TV station.
Throw it on your grill.
Some national shows and magazines.
Every day we had no idea what we were cooking. It just stuff would show up.
The Ingrams were also the subject of this award-winning documentary about their generosity. A staple of that generosity is their nonprofit Give Hope. But this is where it gets fuzzy. 5 Investigates learned last summer the IRS automatically revoked Give Hope's tax-exempt status because they never filed what's known as a 990 form. That's the paperwork that details exactly how a nonprofit is spending its money. Then this past spring, the Charities Division of the State Attorney General's office sent this letter to Give Hope, saying it has come to the attention of this office that the nonprofit may be soliciting charitable contributions without being registered as required by state law. The AG asked for a response within 20 days, but 2 months have passed, and a spokesman says they have received nothing.
They figure out that you exist, they'll send you a nastygram and say, you need to register.
Emmett Robertson is an attorney who specializes in all the rules and regulations around nonprofits.
It's a lot more difficult than most people think.
He says a tax-exempt organization, also known as a 501c3, must be an open book. Posting pictures of checks you write is not enough.
That's the expectation, not just from the IRS, but also from the Attorney General's office that, if you're a tax-exempt organization, that you're going to be operating with a fair amount of transparency.
Owner Brian Ingram declined an on-camera interview, saying he would only agree if we aired it live. After 5 Investigates started asking questions, the Ingrams attempted to clear the air online about the cost of giving, writing that as we delve deeper into the intricacies of giving as a 501c3, we realized that it didn't always align with our ethos. Adding that for us, giving isn't about tax write-offs. It's a calling.
I'm not a big rule guy, and I don't like to... There's so many rules on how you give as a nonprofit.
Brian Ingram recently talked about his nonprofit on this local podcast.
We transitioned to a foundation because we want to give in ways where we can just give immediately and not have to follow maybe some of the rules. We like to react very, very quickly, and if we see somebody in need, we want to be able to give to them.
Online, they now describe Give Hope as a taxable nonprofit. They still take donations, but all mentions of a 501c3 have been scrubbed from their website. And Hope Breakfast Bar's commitment to give 3% of sales now only reads a portion. Ingram addressed the change this way.
I think we said publicly from the beginning we did 3% of sales. We've since gotten rid of that because it's actually been much more than 3% of sales. We just give whatever it is that we can give.
It does appear they're doing great things for the community, but does it give you license to be more loose with the rules?
No, the rules still apply. We want them to apply to everybody because then the people that are doing bad things are going to, have those enforced against them.
Did you see enough on their website to feel confident about giving to them?
I would have more questions.
Chris Kiewicz is the executive director of the Charities Review Council. They work with nonprofits to pass a rigorous accountability standard so donors feel good about giving.
Accountability isn't a bad thing. It's not a bad word. If you, Ryan, give me $1,000, I should be able to let you know that here's what the organization is accomplishing this year.
One thing clear is the Ingram's business is growing fast. Construction is underway at new locations in Woodbury, Edina, and a similar concept in the North Loop. Brian Ingram told the Business Journal he hopes to break $30 million in sales this year. By all accounts, the mission to give is still front and center, despite no official filing of how much is coming in and where it's going. When we asked the Attorney General's office about this, a spokesperson said that registration with the AGO is an important tool because it allows the AG to detect potential violations like misused assets, and the process encourages good governance and oversight. Kevin.
So, Ryan, what happens if the Ingrams don't respond to the AG?
So I asked that, and a spokesperson told me if there is no response to the AG's letter, it would implicate the legal and investigative side of the office. And to be clear, we have no word on any investigation. And under state law, that part of the process would not be public anyways.
And there's so much need. Let's hope this gets cleared up.
And they do give a lot.
Absolutely. We'll stay on it.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thanks, Ryan.